Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. The game with some of the best tracks, the best online, the best music ever in a Mario Kart game, and having the worst roster. And with it being the best-selling Switch game, we were all expecting DLC. But over the past 5 years, it never came. Until the February Direct. Be quiet. Nintendo dropped a nuke of DLC with 48 brand new courses, doubling the total of tracks to 96. Good gracious, man! But this came with a catch. The tracks are being ported from the mobile game Mario Kart Tour, which I don't mind since we're getting all the Tour Nitro tracks, it seems like. But then you have tracks like Toad's Circuit that looks like melted plastic. Then you got tracks like Shroom Ridge that looks like a playmat. But then there's tracks like Coconut Mall and Choco Mountain that look so good, actually. So it's mixed bag when it comes to quality. Despite the graphics debacle, I'm still super excited to see new tracks for this game. I mean, I've been bored of this game for years, man. And to see how this DLC is doubling its track selection, I mean, for $25, that's a goddamn steal. And so, ladies and gentlemen and Penis Colossuses, me, delicious saltine cracker Big A-Ron, will be predicting the rest of the Booster Course Pass for your amusement. Now, before we begin...
Spoilers alert! Spoilers alert!
I will be using data mined information from both Deluxe and Tour, such as the prefixes shown after Wave 1 release to have better accuracy with the predictions. There's also a data mined banner as well, which showed even more unreleased tracks, so I'll be using that as well. Tracks in Tour will have a higher priority, any prefix not filled will be filled with a wanted track, and I will credit people for gameplay in the lower left corner of the screen. Okay, let's begin. Now, before we begin, let us pray. Now let's do a quick recap of Wave 1, shall we? Starting with the Golden Dash Cup, we have Tour Paris Promenade, 3DS Toad Circuit, N64 Choco Mountain, my favorite, and Wii Coconut Mall. Moving on to the Lucky Cat Cup, we have Tour Tokyo Blur, DS Shroom Ridge, GBA Sky Garden, I think this Sky Garden sucks, and Tour Ninja Hideaway. Now let's get to the real meat and potatoes of this video, eh? Wave 2.5 Men contains the Turnip Cup and the Propeller Cup. I predicted the Turnip Cup will have Tour Amsterdam Drift, SNES Mario Circle 1, N64 Koopa Troop Beach, and of course... DS Waluigi Pinball. I chose Amsterdam because I thought it would fit the earthy theme of the turnip. That's really about it. While I would prefer Mario Circuit 3, you already know Nintendo's gonna throw this in for nostalgia purposes. I mean, come on, it's the first track. But at least you'll have competition with Toad Circuit for being the worst track in the entire game. Koopa Troopa Beach I chose because, well, this wave is gonna come out in summer. I will 100% believe that. And, you know, why not have Koopa Troopa Beach? It's a cool track. And besides, you literally see from airport. And I don't need to explain why I had Waluigi Pinball. I mean, come on. Am I really going to repeat what everyone else is saying? Flying high into the sky, we get the Propeller Cup. And I predict we'll get Tour Los Angeles Laps, GPA Sunset Wild, Wii Mushroom Gorge, and GCN Daisy Cruiser. I chose LA Laps just so we can continue this summer theme this wave kinda has. I don't know, it just fits. Plus, the music fucking rocks! Sunset Wilds would be absolutely stunning to see with its transition to sunset to night. Plus, it has a nice summer nights feel to it, which goes along with the theme of the wave. Mushroom Gorge was chosen for the cup icon being a propeller mushroom. You know, the mushroom that gives a vertical movement, like the Mushroom Gorge's mushrooms. I rest my case. Daisy Cruiser I picked just to fill the track with no prefix. Plus it's a fan favorite if it's the summer theming. It just works. Wave 3. Coming near the end of the year, we have the Rock and Moon Cups. Starting off the Rock Cup, we have Tour Vancouver Velocity, DS Delfino Square, GBA Bowser Castle 2, and 3DS Rock Mountain, or Alpine Pass for you freaks! Vancouver would be a perfect first track for Wave 3 with its starry sky, godlike music, and the city being in Canada where Forget About It was made. My one wish is for this curvy bridge section at the end to be anti-gravity, but I doubt it since Nintendo doesn't want to put any extra effort. Thanks, Soy King. Delfino Square is one of my favorite tracks from the whole entire series. I don't know why. This track rules, and god damn it do I need it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of the GBA's Bowser Castles. But since the original Mario Kart 8 didn't come out with a single retro Bowser's Castle, it's probably a good idea to bring in at least one of these fine things. And Rock Mountain, or Alpine Pass, for you freaks, needs to be in this cup. I mean, come on, it has rock in the name of the cup, so you can call it Rock Mountain. The sun has gone down and the moon has come up. For the Moon Cup, of course. For the Moon Cup, we have Tour Merry Mountain,
Mushroom City!
Wii DK Summit, or DK Snowbird Cross, for you freaks.
Hey, nah!
And 3DS Rainbow Road. I mean, come on, this web's coming out during the holidays. You gotta put the Christmas track on here. While it's not Moonview Highway, Mushroom City is absolutely a banger from Double Dash. I adore this track. Plus, it would help me cope with Moonview Highway not being on here. DK Summit will be an absolute blast to play through with those half pipes. I really do hope they keep them because that's like the most iconic part of this course for me. And 3DS Rainbow Road would be the perfect course to end the first 3 waves on with a big fat rainbow bang. It may not be my favorite Rainbow Road, trust me, we'll get there. But I know a lot of people love it. Plus, I love the section tracks, they're very cool. We're halfway there with the Fruit Cup. That is a fucking funny pun. And the Boomerang Cup. First with the Fruit Cup we have Tour New York Minute, Wii Koopa Cape, DS Airship Fortress, and 3DS Wario Shipyard. I would put New York Minute in the Moon Cup so I can reference Odyssey, but the other tracks kind of fit better, so oops! Anywho, this could be my favorite stage track just because of its bombastic music and how crazy the track layout would be with all 4 versions. I mean, holy shit! Koopa Cape is very good. I do hope they keep those little spinny, shocky things that make you small, because that's a really cool part of the course. Also, did you know I had a nightmare about this eel once? Airship Fortress is one of the no-brainer tracks. I mean, come on, it has to be in here. And besides, I don't think anyone wants DK Pass. DK Pass, more like DK Piss. And Wario Shipyard is a bit of a black sheep from Mario Kart 7. I love it, many others do. Come on, bring it in.
I might is the Boomerang Cup. I predict we'll get Doors in the Sprint, GC and Waluigi Stadium, GPA Cheap Cheap Island, and a brand new ice cream track from Toll, which I shall call Desert Desert.
Get it? Because dessert and desert sound similar. Dessert, desert? Aren't I funny?
I mean, why wouldn't they?
Sorry about that, I had a frog in my throat. As what I was saying, why wouldn't they put the Australian track in the Boomerang Cup? Come on, it's an easy joke, you gotta put it in there. Waluigi Stadium is definitely my top 10 favorite tracks. It's just super fun to play through, and it has, you know, Waluigi's iconic swagger. Cheap Cheap Island reminds me a lot of Shy Guy Beach, because, you know, I played the Wii version for my first Mario Kart game, so it gives me Wii nostalgia. Kind of. And Desert Desert looks fun. That's all I gotta say about it, it's not really it. We're almost there, folks. Trust me, I'm tired too. Now we have the Feather and Cherry Cups. For the Feather Cup, we got Tour Berlin Byways, Wii Toad's Factory, GBA Lakeside Park, and Tour London Loop. I mainly want this track for the music. It's so goddamn good, and it goes so well with Size Gentleman. Well, you don't believe me? Take a listen. I've never been a huge fan of Toad's Factory, but I know a lot of people love this course, so we might as well just bring it in. I wouldn't mind. Lakeside Park looks super fun. I've never played Super Circuit, so this one will be a brand new experience for me. Plus, the music is begging for a jazz remix. I mean, come on. And London Loop was that because there's another tour track in this cup. It could be a new Tour Nitro, but who knows? I'm picking the safe way. Did you save a little room for the Cherry Cup? In the Cherry Cup we have Tour Singapore Speedway, GCN Dino Jungle, SNES Vanilla Lake 1, and 3DS Maka Woohoo. Singapore is of course the tour track that begins every cup, nothing to say here, but I do like the music quite a lot. While I prefer DK Mountain, we already have DK Summit, so let's go with the course that shares its music. I honestly like this course. I like the goofy little dino that hangs out on the bridge, he's funny.
So what? I'm funny now? I'm a funny guy just because I'm dressed like a clown?
I suppose you think I shouldn't have a gun either!
Now, vanilla would be super fun to play through because I can destroy my controls from smashing into the ice cubes on the
final lap and lose my first place in 3-star ranking in the black place.
Also, I'm interested to see what they do with the remix. 3DS Maka Woohoo is the GOAT among the 3DS tracks. Honestly, both of the Woohoo tracks can go here, but I picked Maka Woohoo because I think the sunset's nice.
Wave 6.
And so we're finally here. Performing for you, if you know the. Wow, that's a deep cup reference for the channel. At the end of next year, we'll get the Acorn and Spiny Cups. The Acorn Cup shall have a new Tour City track based off of Bangkok, which I shall call Bangkok Backstreet. There will also be Wii Maple Treeway, DS Luigi's Mansion, and N64 Calamari Desert. Nothing to say about Bangkok at the moment because it's not out on tour yet, so it's not real. Maybe Bangkok was never real in the first place. Maple Treeway is one of the no-brainer courses that would look stunning in Mario Kart's engine, despite being an upscale tour port, but hey, it may get the coconut mall treatment. Since this wave is probably going to be out by the end of, spooky season, you might as well add the spooky track. I'm not the biggest fan of this course, but I like moving trees a lot. Crazy how it took this long to get to the train course, huh? But out of Frappe Snowland and Wario Stadium, I think this one is most likely. And now, the final cup! Hope you got a super horn, cause it's the Spiny Cup. We have yet another new Tour City track. As for what it is, I don't know. My best guess is Cairo. After that we have GCN Bowser Castle, SNES Chuckle Island 2, and of course, Wii Rainbow Road!
We're skipping the tour track because there's nothing to talk about.
This Bowser Castle is probably my favorite. The music, the challenge, the damn shortcut I can never make because it sucks! Chuckle Island 2 may be a boring pick, but everything else has been remade, so why not bring in a mad course? And besides, I love Chuckle Mountain. Fuck Chuckle Island 2. And besides, more SNES representation is nice. And of course, why not in the entire pass with the mother of all Rainbow Roads? This track's so infamous and hard it can give a Gen Z kid Vietnam flashbacks. Not to mention the music. Oh my god, this music makes me emotional. Holy shit. And once they remix it with like those nice orchestrated like instruments, oh my god, I'm gonna be tearing up an ocean. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, PS Colossus's all 48 tracks predicted for your amusement. There are some fan favorites missing like Moonview Highway, Wario Stadium, DK Mountain, and many others. But even without those, I would be happy about this. This is a pretty damn good pass for all these tracks. Anywho, I just want to say thanks for watching. I spent like a good 2 days, I think, using this in like a phone editor called CapCut, and it was something else to edit, let me tell you that right now. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe, give the video a like, and tell me what tracks you want in the Boost Coast Pass. I would love to know. Anywho, I'm gone. See y'all in like, what, a month? Alright, see y'all later. Doodles.